back to D152 on the southeast side of Lusaka. What brings us today here is very interesting. It's called the paintball. It's one of the sporting activities that is actually taking space in around Zambia's community and society, but spans from way back in 1980s from the United States of America. To some extent, in other places, it has to be legal for you to practice this. So I'm taking it on the battlefield today on your 169 exploration, and you're gonna be wishing me very well. Okay, I'm ready. Right, so like any other activity that you really have to undertake, there's supposed to be tools and of course utensils you have to use. And a bit, the reason why we're here today is about paintball, and these are some of the tools you get to use in there. For now, I think for lack of technocratism, I'm gonna use those terms, you know what I mean? And then of course get to find it in detail as we go in. This is Harry Vlachos. The gentleman here is actually the co-owner. Is it the owner, right?
The owner.
The owner actually of Paintball Mania in Lusaka. All right, so in here, I call it the armory also because this is where the guns or the markers are actually kept, or the bullets that get to kind of spot at you, anything like that. So in detail, like I'm saying, getting to find out from the professional point of view what all these things are all about in here. All right, so specialized in this particular arrangement, I guess this is where you get your game started first before we go on in the future.
Certainly, this is where we get our game started.
Yeah.
These are. So the game is normally run between 2 to 12 players aside. So you can either be one-on-one or you can have a whole field filled with 12 people.
Yeah.
And it gets a lot more hectic when there's 12 people shooting at you. But it's good fun and it's a good exercise.
All right. So I think for now I'm gonna explain, yeah, you know, the tools found in here. So this is actually known as a what?
Paintball gun.
A paintball gun. Okay, also a marker.
Paintball marker.
Paintball marker, paintball gun. This is a single trigger.
Single trigger, yes.
Okay. So this is how you go with it. Cock it there.
Cock
locks.
it.
Yeah.
Once you've cocked it, it'll be loaded, and the gas will automatically bring it back.
Yeah.
So the bullets fly as fast as you can pull that trigger.
Oh, so this is now the nitrogen is coming from here.
This is now it's complete.
Yeah.
So over here we have the safety button.
Yep.
And then after that,
Oh.
game on.
Yeah. Inside. All right. So if that air pushing out through the nitrogen, is it carbon dioxide?
Yeah, this is CO2 gas.
CO2 gases there. Yeah. So meaning that this is gonna force the balls out there to shoot
force
out.
the balls out. And we run games at different feet per second.
Yeah.
So we have a little machine which measures how fast the bullets come out.
Yeah.
And depending on your age or your I'd put it adventurous level, we can change the quality of the speed of the bullet.
Yeah. So I think some of the fears out there, you know, or the creeps is that are these balls painful if they land on you?
No. I mean, you'll feel them land on you.
Yeah.
But the best way I can describe it is it's a hard flick. It's a hard flick which it'll sting a tiny bit, but after that your adrenaline will be pumping and you'll want to shoot your friend back.
Yeah.
So you'll get your game on fast.
Yeah. Yeah. So does it take to practice? Because I mean, this is a tactical arrangement where you have to sort of run on the battlefield.
Yes.
It's like you're in war to some extent, and of
Yes.
course, you know, turning on to guns and all these, you know, artilleries that you are using.
Yes.
They are usually found in the battlefield. Is it a non-lethal, some sort of kind of lethal game that one has to play? Do you really have to push a conscious free?
You have to be strategical and have your survival instincts on.
Mm-hmm.
When this game was first created, I think it was two men who wanted to test each other's survival skills.
Yeah.
So they had small little. They used these tree guns for land surveying to mark where to put it out, and there's small little balls of paint. So they figured, why don't we shoot these at each other?
Yeah.
So then the whole survival concept came up, and it's all about entering the field, thinking what your opponent might do, what your opponent might not do, try to flank them. And we've got various different games. If you're not just wanting to shoot people, we've got capture the flag, we've got center flag, we've got there's one which is save the president,
Right.
which one person on the team doesn't actually have a gun, and people have to make sure that he's okay and can get him to a safe place. So it's very adaptable to what you want to do.
Yeah.
It's really good fun for like birthdays, bachelor parties.
Yeah.
And even like corporate team building, we've had multiple people come here, because the thing about team building is you need to be able to communicate in an office, and if you can communicate on a battlefield, you can communicate better in an office.
Yeah.
So a lot of teams come here and that increase their team building skills.
Right. Okay. So all these types of games that you are mentioning here, it takes practice for you to start, acquainting to yourself one and.
They're fairly simple to understand, and at the end of the day, the main concept is try and shoot your opponent.
Yeah.
And once you got that done, it's basically point and shoot.
So the depiction is that once I shoot you, you have to drop dead, and then you are eliminated of the game.
Yes. It's saying that the Collins would be a better man to ask about the variety of games.
Cool. All right. So for now, is there a different types of
No,
guns
these
is
are
it
all
just like
standard guns.
So meaning that
You can-
each side will have same guns.
Each same guns, same amount of bullets, same gas.
Yeah.
It's just who's the best shooter at the end of the day.
Okay. So where are the balls themselves? I understand.
The
Are they
balls are this side.
Okay. Oh, you have
I'll
some
show
here.
you these ones.
So the color itself, once I hit on the impact, it's going to be red. As the color is,
Yes,
or they are more like capsule.
They change. I'm pretty sure these are green, right, Colin?
Orange inside.
These are
The
orange,
orange
inside,
inside and
green,
these-
and then these are green.
So this is like a capsule with colored.
Yes.
'Cause-
They're
Gallets inside.
actually made out of gelatin.
Yeah.
And they're actually halal.
Yeah.
They're biodegradable as well. So
Yeah.
when they land on the floor, they biodegrade and they're eco-friendly.
Yeah.
And it doesn't hurt that much.
Okay, but it hurts a little bit.
Yeah, it hurts a little bit.
Okay.
but that's part of the game.
It's part of the game,
That's
right?
part of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anything else to do with butter. So and then they, I don't know if I got those. What are they called? Just give me one of those.
Okay, they
Yeah,
come
and give the 100 and the 50.
Yeah, just hold it for me. So this could be like a magazine in a normal way.
Yes.
Yeah, a magazine, a normal gun,
Yes.
where the bullets are actually passing through to the chamber.
And then you.
So you have to load
This
this.
is the chamber,
Yeah.
and then this would be. You see, these are even a different color ball. These are.
Yeah.
And then you load it in there,
Yeah.
and then it's game on. So that is 100, and
that's
these
a
are 50s, and then these are 10s.
These are tens. So it depends on the type of game that you are playing as you go.
We
carry
we
100.
start off here with 100 bullets, and these 100 bullets will last you as fast as you can pull the trigger.
Yep.
But then following that, you can then buy extra bullets. You can buy extra 100s, 500s.
Yep.
You can buy as many bullets as you want. We've got different packages proposed up there.
So again, it's a matter of being strategic with how you use them.
Exactly,
Once you run out of ammunition, then
Exactly. I
You
mean,
can't shoot your dead, you're
a lot of people sometimes share bullets with their friends.
Yeah.
If you're out, I can maybe give you some bullets, and then we can be strategical. And yeah, other than that, it's a very strategical game.
Okay. So apart from the gun, also there's gadgets I'm seeing like goggles.
Yes.
I think that takes on the safety. This is more or less protector.
Yes. So these are the different masks we have.
Yeah.
We have two styles.
Yeah.
This one covers your mouth and your face like this.
All right.
And then this is a more protected one, which covers your side and your face a bit more.
So this is like entire. You cover the entire face.
Covering the entire face, yes. And then this one, I'll show you. It's for the more risky players,
Yeah.
but you can breathe a lot better, and
Than
you
the
can move around a
Yeah.
lot better. Yeah.
Well, could it be that this is worn by the more professional guys and this
I'd say it's more to do with the preference.
preference, or maybe the amount of fright that is
Yes,
in you
yeah.
once a bullet strikes on your face.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So other than this, the safety part is from here. So you load yourself in here as
Yeah, Collins loads your guns and the bullets. He hands it out to you, and then we've got chest protectors, we've got neck protectors,
Yeah.
and we've got overalls that you can wear.
Okay. Good, just cook this one for me.
Okay.
There's one bullet in there.
Oh,
It's not very difficult. You just pull that lever
Pull that
there.
in, it goes.
You push that button in. Then you can start doing the shooting.
remove it.
Okay, so now there is a bullet in.
okay, so
Here it can go out.
yeah,
Then
okay.
you pull the trigger to shoot.
All right, so Harry, I think we're ready to go on the battlefield. I've got a few players around that we can actually get to start the game with. It's a game, obviously, but of course I'm going to, like I asked you, wish me well. When you go to war, anything can happen. This is your 169 for today, and
Okay, so machine, these are the machines we are using. This is how it looks. Okay, so that tank of carbon dioxide, which is here, is the one which we attach to a gun like this. It becomes part of the gun, you run around with it. Okay, remember it's that compressed air which is pushing out the paintballs. So you just cock the gun like that. From there now, you get the bullets, the paints themselves. Open the gun like that. These are the ones. Okay, open it. Then you throw them in the magazine like that. Okay, 100 of them. Close it nicely like that. From there now, you are ready to shoot. How do you shoot? Just push this button in like that. Okay. Press it in like that. Okay, then from there, you point the gun to where you are shooting. Okay, so like on those three, where do you want to hit? On the far left?
no, the middle.
The middle one? Okay, so you make sure that you point the gun straight to where you want to hit. Okay, it goes just like that. Is that difficult? Okay, very simple, eh? Okay, can you try, Machi? Can you try? Okay, that is already cooked. Yeah, so let's see how you go. Wow. So you need to be coming here frequently. Okay, you see this cave over here,
Yeah.
and that pin over there. Then you align it to where you are hitting. Make sure you don't shake. Straight. Aha, that's better, but you can still do better than that. Better. Is that difficult? Okay, now imagine inside there you are hitting the moving objects. The people you are shooting, they'll be running around. Okay, so you see?
Yeah.
Good.
Aim, man.
Yeah, you have to aim nicely. Okay. Okay, so it's not something which is a difficulty.
Right, yeah.
Yes, as you must have seen. Yeah, it's just 1 or 2, 3 bullets, then you get used to your gun. Yeah. So I think maybe we are ready now to go in there.
Sure.
Yeah.
Rugby, football, or any other sport, you're definitely gonna need some kit for you to actually get going. Even in the soldier game, you know what I mean? They'll have all the smoke densons, they'll have the camouflage. It's a uniform, all right? So you have to identify who is with you, or who is your opponent as you go on the battlefield. And of course, there's red and blue to depict which team you are belonging to. All right. So it's up to the selection with the referee or the coach who's going to determine or say that. But of course, as we go in there, there's also part of safety. You know, like we're just from the armory. You know, some of the tools that you get to use in there. And now these are part of uniform, whether you wear those boots, whether you wear the what. But of course, these are just like overalls. Yeah. So we start with the chest. That's a chest guard. It's more or less like a bulletproof.
Exactly.
Yeah, bring it on.
So this is what you are putting on. Huh?
Oh, by the way, it starts with what I have in my hand.
Okay. The neck protector.
Neck protector.
This protects your neck. Imagine the skin around here is quite soft, and if you are playing at high pressure, it can really hurt. So it can go around your neck like that. Okay. so that this part here is fully protected. Then the jumpsuit will come on top.
So no matter how pressure this bullet is,
This is going to protect you.
the gelatin
Yeah.
specifically.
And
Okay.
you have now the chest guard like that. Okay. So that the chest here is fully protected. Yeah.
It's more or less like a bullet.
Exactly. Okay. Like that. Then you are going to have the jumpsuit over those chest guards.
Alright.
Okay.
So-
So from the two colors here, you can choose which color you want to use.
I want to be as dangerous as possible.
Oh, okay. Are you Manu?
Hell no. I am
Okay,
paintball.
so you now put this over your clothes. Okay.
Okay.
Simply goes over.
Necessarily don't have to take my jeans off.
No, you don't have to. You are just putting it over.
But if you want flexibility.
You can. That is if you want to. Yeah, the choice is now yours.
Okay.
Okay. Wow. So since you are the first one, I think you are going to be the commander in your team.
Okay.
Yeah. So make sure you command your team very well so that you win.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. That's how it goes.
So the commandment is the same thing that applies at war when you're in soldier.
Exactly.
Telling them the right
Exactly.
stuff.
Yes. Make sure that
cover.
your team wins. Okay.
Okay.
Good. Wow. Okay, I think you can button it at the end.
Okay.
Now your hands can go in. Okay. Like that. Good. Okay, the left hand can go in. Okay. All right. Good for the workout. This sport.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Like that. Okay. Look at how you look now.
Yeah.
Right.
It's dangerous, exactly.
So this is now the face mask to make sure that no one hits you in the eye. Make sure that you put on this. It's adjustable. You can make it tight. You can make it loose.
according to your size of your
Okay.
head.
According to the size of your head. Yeah. Okay. Wow.
All right.
Now you are fully protected.
Okay.
Even if someone tries to hit you on the face, the bullet is going to break on the glass.
Yeah.
So you see?
All
Okay.
right, simple thing.
Wow.
All right, so I guess we're ready to go. This is about the whole gear, and yeah, the paintball
Wow.
itself is ready to go. The only thing that is missing right now is
The gun. All right.
And we need to shoot it.
The guns are waiting for you there.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I've got my opponents and of course my teammates ready. You see us as we go on the battlefield. The 169.
Okay guys, so welcome to the Paintball Mania. We are going there in two teams, red and blue. Before we go in there, I want you to understand some simple rules that I'm going to go through for you. Okay. Once I give you a gun, you always make sure that you point it downward so that even if you pull the trigger accidentally, the paintball should be able to hit the ground. Okay. Hope you understand that, eh? Yeah. Secondly, make sure that all your masks are on your faces at all times so that no one hits you in the eye. That is very, very important. Is that clear? Okay. The other thing is you are not allowed to touch anyone inside there. Okay, away from each other. You are just using the guns to touch your friends. Okay, use a bullet to touch your friend. All right? Okay. The other point is no any other equipment apart from the ones that we are giving you here. Is that clear? Okay. No climbing trees. Don't tamper with any machine. If at all you have any problem with it, just bring it to us. All right. Then from there, don't load some paintballs from the ground. And no shooting each other from closer than 3 meters because it can hurt. Those are the simple rules that you are going to follow inside the field. For you to win the game, how do you do it? Blue member, you have a blue flag on your side, all right, and a blue car. Red team, you have red team, you have a red flag and a red car. For you to win, one member from your team should go to your opponent's side and simply touch their flag. Then you get a point. Is that clear? Whoever gets hit, you cannot continue going to your flag to win. Instead, you surrender by putting up your gun, then you run back to your car, touch it, and start all over again. Every time you are hit, put up your gun so that your enemies don't keep on shooting you. Run back to your car, touch it, and start all over again. Is that clear? But if they don't shoot you and you manage to touch your opponent's flag, then your team wins and we reset, we start afresh. Is that clear? Yes. Now it's time to give you the machines. Are we ready for them?
Ready.
Are we ready for them?
Ready.
Let's all say paintball!
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 All right. So we are going to take some pictures. If you want, then you can just tag Paintball Mania on your Facebook account. Is that okay? That is if you want. All right. So let me hand over the guns to you. With the team captain in the blue team. There you go. The team captain in the red team. There you go. So you know your job as a team captain is to command your teams, okay? There you go. Good luck, guys. There we go. Okay. There we go. Now it's time to collect the bullets. 100 per person. Start with the captains. Wow. All these on your enemies. Okay. Captain in the red team. Second in command in the blue team. Okay. Go. Go. Okay. We can now go to the battlefield. Thank you.
So there you have it, man. Like they say, when you're a soldier, you go to the battlefield and come back without any sport or injury, then you might have gone playing maybe. I must say that I've actually felt it. This is the actuality of what the paintball is all about. You know what I mean? Coming to the battlefield, this is the setup, you know, in around a battle. It's more or less like going for that physical element as a soldier, all right? So the practice here does techniques, man, that really have to do with, you know, you imagining being in a war. It's not like imaginary thing, but of course, trickling it down to a sport sort of level. All right, so Vlachos, Harry, happens to be the proprietor of this arrangement here. And the moment one walks in such a space and they look at you, first of all, like myself, I'd be thinking, what is going on in your mind? What is going on in your mind to actually, you know, come up with such a setup? Very far from the origins, like in the United States of America.
Yeah, it's a lot different. So I grew up my whole life here in Zambia, and then I grew up my whole life here in Zambia, and I felt like Zambia needed something to do, because my friends were either just going to a friend's house or just going to the movies. I felt like we needed a good activity, so I thought paintball was a really fun thing to do. I tried it in Livingston, and I thought here would be a great spot for it. It's good exercise, it's good fun for like groups and everything, and at the end of the day, it's just good fun with your friends.
Yeah, true. So looking at the years that it's been in existence for quite a long time, in Zambia, I think it's now finding its size and shape. How's the response coming out?
Yeah, it's coming out really well. When we first started, people didn't really know what the game was, but now people know what it is and they love it, and they really enjoy coming here.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so the setup of leagues, I've seen, I think there's even a World Cup now going on. We're getting the same.
Yes.
I don't know, is there any other team that you compete with that has formed itself?
We don't have anyone else with it. There's another competitor in Lilai, but we haven't had any sort of agreement yet. But we're gonna be doing some tournaments soon. So if you follow us on Facebook or Instagram, you'll be able to see all our future events, and you can even contact us from there as well. And then once we get a tournament going, you can stand a chance to win some money and get your team together and show that you're the best team.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, again, paintball is, if I can look at whatever equipment we are using here, I would say it's looked at maybe to some extent as a very lucrative game. You know, it takes so much, it's expensive in short, apart from maybe golf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For you to get all the guns and the gas canisters and filling up gas, it does cost you a bit. But that's why if you come here, you can rent it off us, and you can have a game. We charge 100 kwacha per game, and that includes 100 bullets. You also get, so 100 bullets, you get unlimited gas, you get full safety gear, you get these goggles, the neck protector, everything. And then thereafter, if you use your 100 bullets, you can then buy more bullets. And we have we have a variety of costs for other bullets, which you can find out more on our Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah, true. Okay, so I mean, paintball again, you know, it's another game that is looked to be very lethal. You know, like perhaps we have this mind that is, you know, much of a practice guy than savage.
Yeah.
How does it come to relax you? I felt it somehow. I've got my own experience, but I guess somebody out there would definitely gonna be thinking twice.
Well, for the people who think twice about it, I definitely think it's not a manly game. Women can play it, children can play it. Our age minimum is 10, but if your youngsters are below 10 and they want to try it out, we have a target range that they can use. But yeah, I feel like the feeling you get is it's as if you're in battle, but they're just paintballs, and you'll be fine.
Okay.
And it really gets you thinking, especially when you're stuck on a barrier and you've got bullets flying at you. You need to communicate with your team, you need to think wisely.
It brings about the feeling of tranquility after the whole gameplay. It's like you've been working out, really.
Yeah, it's like a workout, but fun. It's like going to the gym, but a lot more fun.
I would say that. The more you play, the more you get used out to the same arrangement.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Yeah, well, it's been nice and fun being around here. You said I want to get the word from you as a proprietor, of course, and see to it that it's a growing game. I think I'm more interested in cooning everybody around.
Yeah.
It's one game that hasn't been understood really, so I think it needs more of That's it. I don't know if it's information spreading.
Yeah, I think Zambia needs to find a lot more about it. And if I can leave it at one thing, I think it's great for birthday parties.
Yeah.
I've had loads of youngsters come here and have good fun. We've got soft drinks, we've got tables, we've got a barbecue. It's also great for team building, to build team building spirits.
Yeah.
And it's fun for just adults as well to come and loosen up, have a beer after, and have some fun.
Yeah. So if you've been enthusiastic really about being a soldier whilst you're young or anything like that, I think let's take you into practice, you know?
Yeah,
Much more of it,
come
so-
test your actual skills out.
Yeah,
See if you can actually do it on a battlefield.
Yeah. That's it. Thank you very much for hosting us.
See you
We
guys.
appreciate, of course, more times. Yeah. This is your paintball mania experience today on the 169. There you have it, man. It's the lieutenant. Oh, by the way, I was a commander in there. Once you go to any war, you're given that leverage of you getting onto the shots. There you have it. This has been the rules of engagement on the battlefield, right? Blue and red, these were actually my enemies on the battlefield. No friendship. But that was a game though.
The game was awesome. It's
Yeah.
actually my first time playing paintball, but
Yeah.
it's worth a try. I encourage each and everyone to come out here and do it.
Okay, so as a personal experience, I'm sure you must have been hearing about this paintball arraignment. What was ringing in your mind, you know, before you actually go to play it yourself and see what really goes on?
Well, initially I thought the paintballs were painful, but until I got to play today, it's
Yeah.
actually fun and it's like a little pinch on your arm. So don't be scared. If you think it's painful, just come out and experience it.
Yeah.
And the adrenaline as well, it's worth it.
It's worth it. Yeah, this is also another recreational sport, you know, that is actually finding space in the Zambian circles. You know, it's much been practiced in the United States of America, you know that? And of course other parts like South Africa and whatnot. Now it's coming here. It's recreational. There's so many you can talk about and talk of recreation. So as a youth yourself, you know, coming out to experience this element of play, I don't know, which one do you find more fitting? The tranquility feel after how are you feeling in the festival?
Well, as I'm speaking now, my adrenaline is still pumping.
Yeah.
And as I said, I would encourage everyone to try it because not only is the paintball shooting nice, but even the environment, as you can see, it's painted like a battlefield. So you actually get the hands-on feeling of how it feels to be on the battlefield.
And the mindset itself is quite changed, I guess.
It is tricky. It is tricky. You have to think before you shoot your opponent because you get limited number of paintballs. Yes.
So it's thinking, it's recreational in its own ways, you know.
It's recreation, yeah.
Activity has so many ways of, you know, trying to put up. So I thought maybe a soldier is a simpler person to look at and, you know, see, but I think I got the feel of it.
I got the feel of it as well.
Yeah, you know, like Howard has put it, you know what it is? The hit, the impact that you get, you know, when you are shot at. Sorry, this is locked. The impact that you get when you are shot at on your body. Like for instance, this is a protected, as we did at the time of start. On a plain skin or maybe inside where there's no protection, it's the pain is bearable. You feel the strike of it because there's something fusing coming in with power, you know, thrown at you. But I think it's bearable. Maybe after 3 seconds, 4 seconds, you're back in the game and you still want to go shoot more. You know what I mean? Quite a very a good experience. I should mention that. And yeah, you're daring the game. I should appreciate you for coming through.
You got shot like 3 times, mate.
I got shot twice.
You got shot twice.
Yeah, the other one was with a splash.
Well, I stopped counting because adrenaline was
It was pumping, so you stopped thinking.
I stopped pumping. I just wanted to shoot the person back.
Yeah. All right, man. Nice to have you on the battlefield. You are my enemy, but of course, it takes well, good sporting mind for you to actually be tolerant enough. I'm sure you heard it from the coach when you're coming in here. Is it the referee? There are those rules. Yeah.
Yes,
because
yes,
sometimes
yes.
when you get a bit of, you know, pinch on your body, you tend to start furying and whatnot. But that's the time you get to think more if you are on the paintball field, and that's your 169. As always, trying to kind of bring you the very best of what you deserve and of course actually what you do not know about. And of course today we took a trip to the southeast of Lusaka, right at the Paintball Mania. It's been an exciting, fun day, but then again, trying to bring out exactly what the paintball is all about. Out of history and of course the little that you know, this is the actuality. Getting to the battlefield, getting to shoot, getting to be shot at, getting to fight and win in a battle. I was in the raids, and of course this is about the whole experience today we had on the 169. Until the next time around, thank you so much for being with us throughout. Bye bye, God bless.